Alright guys, we're into the final game. This is the third match. I think this is the match that we played the best out of all of them. I think what we did best here is we just kind of learned how to play the game. I think that we kind of learned how to take all the little halftime talks that we got throughout the week and apply them here. I think you see a lot of guys playing calm, a lot of guys finding easy passes. I think, especially with our defenders, you guys really got the hang for how to pass with each other. And it just helped us create a really strong base. And this team, guys, this is a solid team. Okay, this green team is definitely not a joke. We're going to play many, many teams this season that are worse than this green team. Already, that was really, really solid. I've been super critical so far. I've been really getting into you guys about clashing and avoiding kind of slamming into guys. And I watched the first couple minutes of this, and there was a little bit of that. But I figured, let's skip the first couple minutes, let you guys warm up into the game. And yeah, we just saw a great play of everybody making really easy choices, walking up the field with no clashes. Certainly need our defending to be better than this between Chase and Bruce, or Marco and Bruce. Sorry, Chase got astray there, but yeah, Marco and Bruce definitely need to be tighter. And it leads to a shot. It's a pretty good save. I think that somebody got a little block on it even before Silas saved it, so nice job, both you guys. And we started competing a lot better for this after that first horrible corner kick earlier. This is a bit crazy, but it happens sometimes. Forward doesn't have much to work with. Julian's going to do his thing. And end up calling a foul on this, which is a little tough, Julian. I don't know that that's a super bad foul. I mean, you get into him. It's a little bit, but I think you're getting away with that in a lot of games. Tough for Fernando. I think that Fernando, you actually, I get it. I think if this was big field, I wouldn't hate this decision because, we got room to attack and we're definitely on the breakout. Just because it's small-sided, it's going to be tough. I think you're not as under pressure as you think. This guy behind you is not as good as you, and you can dribble this way. Alec looks like he's activating, so maybe you can find Alec. And then when we play Julian here, that's about as good as Julian's going to get. I mean, it's very difficult to go for this. And in Julian's mind, we're still on the counterattack, and so he's going to head the ball forward and drive forward, and that's not a bad header. This guy's defended it pretty well. And again, Julian, I don't know that that's really a foul. I think you've done okay. I think, if we're being really critical here and we're evaluating Fernando, this might be a little bit of a risk. Now, it's okay to take risks, especially as a forward. I hope that next time you get the ball, you don't kick it over the screen, right? Next time you kick the ball, I hope you keep it down a little bit. And Julian, this is good. Nice battle. It's up to you to decide whether you want to trap this ball when it bounces or go for the header. And, I know who you are, man. You're one of the fastest, fittest, strongest guys that we're going to play against all year, luckily play with. And so when I see this kind of setup, and I see you being able to attack this space, I don't mind this header, okay? Maybe not 5 times in a row, but I don't mind this header at all. So, not bad, you two. They're going to go short. Last time it was too easy in the middle. This one was definitely a foul. But whatever. Let's see how we do. That's a good pass. And that's a good ball. I see you, mate. You're on the run up there. Maybe a little bit of a look before you cross, Bruce, because no matter how good this cross or shot is, it's never really going to work. A really good player is probably going to Cruyff this, come back and find Julian or Fernando or Marco. But it's a great run, and putting a ball into a dangerous area, it's very tough for me to complain about that. So nice job. So far, I don't have too much to complain about. Big goofy guys on the ball here. Gets away with a lot. Comes back to big goofy guy. Comes back to big goofy guy. He's going to kind of toast Medi. And we're going to end up getting scored on. And 0-1, again, is like, we've been completely crushing these guys. I think that, obviously, the first guy, he gets lucky 3 or 4 times in a row. But he does, outplay Medi here, out dribbles him. Gets down, puts the ball into a dangerous area. And this is, we've really kind of struggled with this, okay? Where's his space? He knows it's behind him. He doesn't show the ball to Marco here. He brings it to the other side of him, and a nice left-footed finish. So that's a really, really nice goal. Okay, I mean, that player's definitely got some quality. I don't know how I feel about shooting off kickoff. I mean, you guys know I like to go big off the kickoff because that's what everybody does and because your team's not ready. Maybe in small-sided we could be a bit better, especially considering we're trying to impress these guys up here. And I don't know that shot's doing it for anybody. But now we're back to it. Nice job, Bruce. Nice job, Ruben. Nice job, Alec. A little bit lead passy, but whatever. Ruben, man. Gotta be better, Ruben. Gotta be better. Yeah, I like this. Remember we talked, you don't have to dribble. Nice job. Just stand still. I like that. Fernando got a trap better than that. I mean, Fernando, that can be a lot better. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, almost. Again, Ruben, everything's a lead pass, man. We just got to pass it right to their feet. And this is obviously quality. Really nice goal. Really good finish by Medi. Obviously a very nice ball by Ruben. And again, the thing about this goal is that we get to play and Green Team does not get to play. Green Team has no fun. This guy says, why am I even trying? These guys, they've already given up, right? And we're so good, guys. We have so many good players that we have to code our brain into thinking like we get to have fun and everybody else gets to watch us play. Okay, let's see. What did I press? Okay, here we go. Sorry. A nice little turn. Marco gets in there. Fernando battles. Bruce, nice ball. Marco, very classy. Marco, well done. That's fine. It works. Nice job, Marco. Again, I'm going to be quickly picky. Nice. We can never lose this ball. We've just battled here. We just need to go Ruben, right? I get Marco's here. He's bringing the guy with him. Ruben's got all the space in the world. It should be Ruben, but it's Marco, and it can be Marco. If it is Marco, a one-time pass here is sketchy, okay? And so I like that Marco does not do a one-time pass, okay? I do like that. This guy's got long legs, and he's going, as you can see, for the big ninja attack. And Marco's not quite protected it enough, okay? So I love how Marco protects that one. If I'm Marco here, I'm just going to take the touch. Look at all this space that Marco's got, right? He does a good job. He traps the ball. And I say a lot of times, just stand still. But I say a lot of times, just stand still if you're not getting pressured. And with this big pressure, I probably would have just taken a touch out here, turned my hips, and played it into Julian's feet. Just catches you a little bit. But nice job, Marco. This is a clash, right? We've been critical. We've seen lots of Ruben, a little bit of Medi, a little bit of Alec, a little bit of Chase. Here you go, Julian. This is, he's there. He's there, right? This isn't, I'm going to try to dribble past him. This is literally, I'm just going to kick the ball right in front of him and hope he doesn't kick it, right? And we talked about it in the other game. We got scored on immediately after clashes. And here's one. We're in trouble, right? A player with quality, pass, and we're done, right? It's a guaranteed concede. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't know how to pass, so he doesn't punish us the way we probably deserve. But Marco, nice read, way to make up the mistake, way to protect, and way to pick the pass. So not too bad. I think Alec, I think Marco, I think Julian all could have done better in that one. Let's see how this compares to a clash. Medi sees the guy coming, and He does clash him a little bit, but he does knock it past. And the other thing about this clash is that there is the area to attack. And the other thing is that Medi has not done this all game, has not attacked this guy on the dribble. This guy just got bored, and so Medi's gotten away with it, right? And that's something you got to start to get the feel for. That's why, you just got to always be considerate about the risks you take. But Medi gets away with one here, and this is a nice move. And obviously, I never complain about a shot. Medi's in the 18-yard box here. We've definitely seen players score this. Brucey is a great line, man. And Brucey can trap with this right foot, and he's going to score if you can find this. So maybe there's better options, but again, shooting. We need to shoot. Quick on the throw. I thought this guy was pretty good. I'm pretty sure this is number 7 that I liked. Definitely was a handful. Good stuff, Alec. Yeah, I like, again, number 7 plays it well there, right? He tries to take his space, but he runs out of space. Goofy boys on the ball again. Yeah. Okay, so in that moment, they look as good as us. In that moment, they look as good as us, right? Good forward, turns around, plays the ball, switch. It's a lead pass. It shouldn't be a lead pass. We do that a lot. Make an easy pass, make a nice turn, make a shot. They look a lot like us. Play the way that we want to play. Here's where I maybe would stop the ball, but that's fine. Nice. Really good chase. Chase just loves the referees all the time. Here's where I think that Bruce and Chase are doing the same thing a little bit, so very good job, Bruce, to recognize that and go somewhere else. I would probably play the ball to Bruce's feet, which he does. Now, Bruce, we're in a little bit of a square, so we got to sort it out. But also, you're not getting pressed too much, and you're recognizing this guy. So you have room in front of him. You don't see him running towards you. You see Chase, so let's see how we handle this. Love it, right? Nice job, Bruce. He knows, he's scanned, he sees what's up. Let's see what Chase does. I like that look how Chase is protecting the ball on this trap. That's a big improvement over game 2 and game 1 that we saw already. Maybe he plays Alec. Maybe he's really scanned and he knows that he has the room towards the referee. So maybe he's about to go right outside foot and maybe find Gabe. But this is good, right? This is also a point where Alec can be saying, turn, right? I mean, he does have a little bit of room to turn, but honestly, now that I see this little freeze frame when he does make the pass, it's a good choice. It's a good choice. Nice job, both you guys. Nice job, Chase. Nice job, Bruce. Nice job, Alec. I like this. I remember saying, hey, Chase, get the ball. And I was really impressed, right? Chase, boom, boom, boom. He does get on the ball. Another thing I was shouting at Chase is, especially because Chase just subbed in, right? So, guys, again, it's easy for me to talk about how I like to play, but when I sub in, I need to touch the ball 5 times before I feel like I'm really at my peak. And so when I start, I want to get all 5 of those quick, right? I will literally run right up to the player and say, like, dude, just let me boom, boom, boom. Just let me pass real quick. And so I like that from Chase. I'm just going to go back and watch it again because I like it so much, right? Great. I love his step back. 1, he gets to still play. 2, 3, he gets to still play. He's like, you know what? Whatever, maybe me. Boom, right? All of a sudden, Chase just subbed in. He's made more passes than half the guys on the field, right? And so I like that. I like that a lot. Not bad, right? Can't complain about forward shooting in the box. I think Bruce is pretty wide open, but it's pretty sharp from this guy, right? I think that got to be Chase. It seems like you think somebody else is going to do a Chase, but it's got to be you. I like the way that this guy traps the ball. He sees this. He opens his hips. He recognizes he's got time, so he just goes the other way. This is really good, right? As a scout, I see that. I like that. Traps, understands, a little feint, goes somewhere else, right? I really like that. Decent ball, but Ruben's got it handled. Nice pass. Trap lets us down. I don't need to comment on that. I think you know what's up. Nice job, Bruce. Nice job. Okay, Ruben, I like that. Right, switch it up. Get Silas involved. Silas, great job. Maybe get. I think I'm saying Chase. Get the ball, Chase. Right. Almost works. It's a tough one. Nice job, Gabe. All right, let's go back and watch this. Right, I like this. This is maybe tight, right? I mean, if we get Fernando in here, it's gonna be one. He's gonna be in this triangle. It's better be a good pass. It cannot be a bouncy ball. It cannot be knee high. It's got to be a good pass for him. If it is a good pass, he can handle that. So it is a good pass, and it's a little bit of a big touch. That's kind of a trap. And Chase, I do like this. Right, he's trying to protect the ball and bring it the other way. Unfortunately, it's really tough. There's players all around. This guy, again, I think was their best player, wins the ball. Pretty good by him, but I like that. And now I'm thinking Julian. The last couple times I remember, we had the header. And then maybe touch the ball one more time. And then we had this trap. We missed the trap and it rolled out of bounds. And now we have this one. It's a big, bad trap. And then we go in, right? We just got out of here. 1, 2, 3. And 4 is going to activate. And this has got to be the worst place on the field to take the ball. The absolute worst place on the field to take the ball. I know your first touch is bad, so it almost maybe intrigues you to go that way. But, dude, if you really want to play the game, man, it's so easy. You just stand still. You trap the ball. Trap needs to not be knee-high anymore. You wait for Mario. It looks like Mario might try an overlap here. You can wait. You can pass Chase. You can pass Ruben. You can wait. When this guy comes, you can try to dribble him without clashing. This is just not a great place to go. And it's a decent idea for Bruce, but you've also kicked it at his knees. I like this though. Like you guys hyping each other up. So Julian, maybe we're getting a little bit crazy, Julian. Goes Silas. Ashton's coming. Looks like for Bruce, or no, Bruce is doing the outside mid. Yeah, I think at this point I literally was thinking Julian. We're getting a little hot. We're getting a little bit. We need to settle our trap down. So instead of pulling Bruce off, I pulled Julian off so we get the trap right. Nice job, Ruben. Right? It's sometimes when you defend, it's messy, right? But I like that after all this messy stuff, he could try to really get into another clash. I think Mario's a great choice, but Ashton's also a great choice, and it's a nice pass. It's on the ground. I got to give you credit, Ruben. These passes are on the ground. They're not 6 inches off the ground. And Ashton makes a great turn. And it's a little bit hopeful. It's a little bit of an eject, but it works out, right? I think the good news is that Ashton knows where he should go, and even though it's sloppy, he's made the right choice, so it kind of works out for him. I think Gabe, we're going to see a little bit of a goof here. Oh, yeah, a little bit of a goof turned into a clash. But nice job. You don't overplay it. We go Ashton. Clash. All right, if you really don't know Ashton, if you really don't know what's next to you, if you really don't think the trap's going to be all that good, just go back to Chase. Just play with Chase. Good news is Ashton was Mr. Lockdown all weekend, so. Way to not make it 2 passes in a row, Ruben. Way to switch that up. A little unlucky with the wet ground for Bruce, I think. We saw something like this with Alec. Alec passed the ball in. We got scored on right away. Ruben, I think we're lucky. We probably, this is basically the same setup. Luckily, you're ready and active. Mario, good reaction. Mario, great way to turn. Really good job, Mario. Probably need to just play his feet, right? There's no real lead passes when we're playing 8v8 in half a field, so a little bit of a mistake on Mario's part not to play his feet. I think Bruce's positioning is fine. I'm not going to blame Bruce for that. And just a little unlucky. If it wasn't so wet, Bruce is going to save that. It had just started raining at this point, so we're getting used to it. It's been 20 minutes now, and so far everything looks pretty good. Okay, maybe, I've definitely been less critical. We've seen less clashes. Let's see. Nice job, Bruce. Can we find a way? Okay, it's going crazy. Can we find an easy one? Nice job, Bruce. Nice job. When it goes crazy, we got to find the easy one. Oof, Gabe, that's 2 in a row, my guy. 2 in a row. Nice ball by Chase. Yeah, Fernando, I'm definitely recognizing that when you get around this spot in the corner, it's like you have to dribble, and you don't have to dribble, right? I mean, if I'm right here and I'm trying to evaluate, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm probably gonna try to make some space and just play Chase. Yeah, going through there is a bit crazy. That's definitely a bit much. If you got to beat 2, and your reward for beating 2 is having to beat a third, you're definitely doing too much. But I like that you turn it into defense right away. We win the ball back. So I got to give you credit also on defense there, Fernando. Gabe's been a bit sloppy for a couple in a row. Let's see how he cleans it up. A little sloppy still, but it's okay. Nice pass, Chase. Definitely a clash here. I know it happens when we're in the box. We got to accept that when we get towards the box, it could happen. Gabe many times would be able to take this player. So it is what it is. When you're in the 6-yard box, it happens. Last throw was to Chase. This throw, yeah, I like that. Just go Chase. Chase's trap kind of stinks there, but it's all good. Oh, fortunate we get to play on call. That's a nice header. Nice job too. Good recovery. This really surprised me because I didn't think this guy really had much going on, but that's a nice header. And a good block by Ruben and a good save by Siler. So good recovery. We handle the corner kick. So here's where we start to see Ruben and Mario start playing really aggressive through balls into the center mid, which is okay. But then Green just starts sitting off, and we just play balls like kind of into the trap. And Ruben and Mario start losing these easy passes that draw the green away to create the space. This is a really good pass that Ruben just made. A really good trap that Chase made. And yeah, it's great. I mean, that's really, really good. I like that. Sure. Okay. Not bad. Oof, it's a nice shot, and this guy also had a big runner. I mean, honestly, I'm probably screaming at this guy if he doesn't play this through ball, but he's obviously the big dog, and it is a nice shot. So again, here's more of these balls, and they're just going into the midfield, and they're stacking 1, 2, 3, 4 right in that midfield line. This is a pretty solid ball, and it hits Ashton's foot on the ground. Trap could be better, and we've given it right back to the hot foot. Nice pickup, Chase, on the defense. Nice ball, Gabe. Don't overdo it, Fernando. Nah, almost had him. Had the goalie beat, almost had him. It's good. And again, we're just going right back to the middle. Again, I already coached you guys this. You already saw this, so I don't want to overdo it, but I hope you guys are now watching it, recognizing, yeah, once we stopped doing these passes, Green started picking up a lot of these passes. And here's our hot foot guy winning the ball again. Nice pass to the middle. Chase, that's sharp. It's okay, Gabe. I would hope that you say a name or something when you play it, so that Fernando or Ashton kind of knows whose job it is. Nice job, Ashton, trying to run it down. But the game's gone a little crazy because we lost that build balance that we were having earlier. I think we score here maybe. Oh, no, it's just a nice shot. Yeah, nice shot, Bruce. Okay. Nice. That's so good by Mario. Absolutely so good. Decent pass. Again, Ruben, it's a lead pass, right? I mean, that's a good. Bruce is out here. That's a good 6 yards away. If you're gonna make this kind of pass, it's gotta be better. It's gotta be the feet. Now Bruce gets in. I'll tell you this. Oof. I probably am not even trying that. I was gonna break my leg because I'm an old man. But that's real well done and brave by Bruce, and he's created a decent chance. Nice. I love that, Bruce. I love that. Simple. I like this, Mark. Yeah, I love this. All right, so now let's establish our base. Make some passes to feet. Gabe, we're at the point where it's too many in a row, right? It's two funky traps. It's a cross that didn't work. It's a drive down the line that didn't work. Yeah. Nice job, Julian. Nice. A lot of credit to Julian. He just subbed back on. We haven't even seen Almeida yet. Let's skip ahead so we see Almeida. Probably gonna skip somebody's goal or something, but who knows? All right, where are you at, Medi? Where you at, Medi? Am I crazy? Did Medi start? Oh, here he is. All right. I remember yelling at you for this, Medi. All right. We're just getting our touches. You gonna try to go over this guy's head? Just play Mario, man. He can slip you in if he wants. But nice job. And look, now we got our base. Now we get to play. Green is the saddest team in the world, but not us. We're happy we get to play the game. Woohoo! I think that's a little lazy, Alec, but boom, right? We passed the ball a bit. We get to play for free. Nice job, Gabe. Nice job. All right. Do 3 more minutes. Marco's in for Fernando. Jason Ashton doing a little bit of the same thing. Nice job, Mario. Mario's been very good the last 2 minutes, helping us out. Gabe, that's very good. Yes, it's not bad, right? I mean, changing up the style every now and then. We've been very, very passy, right? And so it's okay after 100 passes to go for something more direct. There is the lane for you to find, and I do see I can kind of see it. Like obviously the quality's not quite there. Obviously you have a perfect pass to Mario that you've decided against, and so when you make a choice like this, you just got to be reasonable. Next time I need to go simple, right? I'm getting a little crazy. Next time I need to settle it down. Nice, Ashton. Oh. I mean, surely Medi played more than 2 minutes, right? I mean, I've been there. All right, let's go see the end. I think actually we finished kind of weak, so. This is Chase, exactly what I'm talking about, right? I mean, you've had a good tournament. I think you've had a good showing. You've been very coachable, and here you've got a cheeky pass to Gabe, but as a center mid, I wouldn't take it. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7 players behind you, and you make 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's only one player forward that you can pass it to. And it's always, for me, the hardest time to play when I've only got one player ahead of me to pass it to. And you know that you're also trying to get out of the box, so you don't really want to go backwards either. Well, I understand that this is a little bit of a tough spot. And when you're in this tough spot and you don't think you've got a good pass, you need to make a dribble that is not a risky dribble, okay? And this is just a risky dribble. I understand I want to pass to Ruben, to Marco, to Mario, to Gabe. In order to pass to those guys, I need to go this direction. But this is a clash. You know he's there, and you're just hoping he doesn't kick it, right? So it's a really nice pass by Marco. First of all, dribble. You can dribble forward for free. Second of all, come out wide here. You can dribble out wide here for free. Okay, you only have a tiny bit of pressure from your right side. You could even, if you were really good and maybe you were ultra scanner, you can even just stop the ball and he would run past you, and then you could have access this way. Instead of going here, I know I normally say use the outside of your foot. This time we need to use your left foot outside, right? Maybe go with your right foot. He's going to try to come in front of you, and then go with your left foot pull back. A right foot dribble into this space, he wraps, and then a left foot pull back. Again, kind of similar to what I did the other night, where I did a left foot trap and then a right foot pull back, and you look like the best player ever. A little right foot trap, left foot, and then you can go the other way. And we're in trouble. I mean, that's a big giveaway, and it's a nice block and all this. Maybe that's a foul. But again, we're in a bit of trouble. Definitely tough chase. I mean, this is a tough spot. I don't mind this. It's a pretty nice pass by Silas. The problem is you do it outside of your right foot trap instead of a left foot trap. There's absolutely no reason that you can't just do a one-touch pass or a left foot trap, right foot pass. There's 100 ways you can get the ball here. You also could just go backwards. I mean, you just scanned. And this guy's a little sneaky. Honestly, it seems like you just don't know this guy's here because he's in a blind spot for sure. But yeah, I mean, you can try going backwards. Going forwards is what you try. We're over 30 minutes now, so I need to kind of end. But another thing you can think about, guys in the center mid, guys in the outside mid, is if you've got two good areas, you've got the forward attack and the backwards defend, right? You got two different safe spots. You can kind of think about where is their team trying to go. And I know that forward is safe, but their guy is running into this forward area, and it won't be safe for long. And backwards is safe, and it should be safe for much longer because their players are running not into this area, right? This has an expected player of 3 in the next 2 seconds. This has an expected player of 0 in the next 2 seconds. And so if you can read that, trap, pull back, and you'll just be wide open and you play these guys. It's so annoying, I'm sure, to listen to me tell you, oh, turn this way, turn this way. I get it. I want to finish the review of these 3 games by just saying, you know, we have absolutely enough talent to beat every single team that we're going to play this year. I really do believe that. We have the size, the experience, the talent, the trapping, the shooting, the passing. We have everything that it takes to win every single game we play this year. But I don't think that our decision making is good enough for us to win every single game that we play this year. And so it's going to be really annoying, honestly, for like a month, because I'm going to be telling you, you're good enough, but it's the wrong decision. You're good enough, but it's the wrong decision. And it can be really tough to change how like your decision-making process works. So sorry if maybe these reviews have been really annoying and you watch them and you start to feel like, oh, Coach God, everybody driving me crazy. But the reality is if we just tweak one little thing, if we just play a little bit calmer here, take our 2 touches there, if we pass it to feet and don't do a lead pass here, if we just that when it gets really tight, we understand the safe zones a little bit better, If we fix those 3 things, all of a sudden we get to keep the ball for 5 minutes every time. All of a sudden, everybody trusts everybody. All of a sudden, our chemistry as a team goes way, way, way up. So, again, this is the last game, probably the last review that I'll do. And overall, I thought you guys played well. I thought it was a pretty good showing. I think that these coaches up here, got to see how good you really are. And whether or not that's, room for you on a team that they're looking to fill or whatever, that, that's up to them. But I think that you guys played your game, played your best, and did your part. So that's it for me. Nice job. And next game I'll be viewing will be Kempsville. So I'm pretty stoked on that, guys.